Always warm up. I cannot stress the importance of this one enough. It's absolutely essential to warm up before every workout. Think about a car on a cold winter's morning. You wouldn't get that car out the garage, not warm it up and just put it on the motorway and drive it flat out straight away. It would be bad for the car and chances are the car would break. Your bodies are like that car on a cold winter's morning. You have to warm yourself up. You have to get the blood pumping and loosen yourself up before you start going flat out. If you do, you're going to be far less likely to pick up an injury. And if you don't, it's simply just going to be a matter of time until you get injured. So how do you warm up effectively? Most people start warming up by just doing static stretches. They pull their arm across their chest or their arm behind their head, and they think that's a good way to warm up. That's not a good way to warm up. Static stretches, when your body's cold and your ligaments and your muscles are tight, is asking for an injury. It's not good to do static stretches before you warm up. So how do you warm up then? Right, you start by getting the blood pumping around the body. So a great thing to do is go for a 5-minute jog. Go for a jog, get the blood pumping around the body, get your heart rate going, loosen yourself up, and then you can start to do movements, get the blood pumping around the specific parts of the body that you're going to be training you can do exercises or movements where you have your arms going around like this, and that brings the blood to the shoulders, to the chest, to the arms, to the back. Or you can do exercises where you're turning around to the side. This is just not a proper example here, but this kind of thing where you're going around to the side, you're getting the blood flowing around the body and you're loosening those parts of the body up that you're going to be training. Next, I always perform 3 warm-up sets before I go full out. Let's say we're training bench press and we're going to be training to failure at 100 kilograms. Before we get to that 100 kilograms, we want to do 3 warm-up sets. So the first warm-up set, we're going to want to do about 15 reps and not go to failure. So take a weight that you can easily get 15 reps out. That might be 40 kilograms, for example. You then do a weight that you could easily achieve 12 reps. So supposing that's 60 kilograms. You then on your third set, do a weight that you could easily manage 8 reps. So that might be 80 kilograms. And then you've warmed yourself up. You've gradually built up until you can do your first working set where you can go for the 100 kilograms at 4 to 8 reps. Do this at the start of every workout. You don't need to do this before you do every different exercise, because if you've warmed up your chest by doing bench press and then you're going to do another exercise that utilizes your chest muscles, your chest is already warmed up. But always before training a different part of the body, a part of the body that you haven't already trained that workout, always ease into it by doing some warm-up sets. 3 sets is ideal, and that's going to loosen the muscles up, get them ready, prepare them for your maximum intensity. Always warm up and you won't regret it. When it comes to warming down, this is where you can do static stretches. During the workout, your muscles, they get filled up with lactic acid, and this is an acid, it's destructive and we want to remove it from our muscles. Performing static stretches is a fantastic way to stretch the muscle out, get rid of some of that lactic acid and warm down after a workout. The other thing that you can do, which is very, very effective, is foam rolling. You may have seen in your local gym a foam roller. It's just a long roll of foam and people are rolling up and down over it. This is a great way to release tension and release tightness in muscles that you've been training. And the way to do it is simply to lie on the foam roller, and supposing you want to roll out the back, you'd roll up and down the foam roller on your back until you find a spot that's particularly sore on your back. You'd then focus on that spot for about 20 seconds, just going up, down, up, down, up, down over that sore spot. And it's going to be sore, but that's going to release some of that tension and tightness in the muscles. So warming up, always warm up by getting the blood pumping and start moving your body. Never go in 100% to your workout without warming up. When it comes to warming down, you can do static stretches and foam rolling, and that's the way to do it. Always warm up, always warm down, and you're going to be as likely as you can to prevent injury and train with maximum longevity. So always warm up, always warm down.